Hey guys, welcome back once more to Mommy Sion. My name is Chioma as always, and today I'm going to be making sardine stew. Look at it, so beautiful with these potatoes. These are sweet potatoes full of beta carotene, very nutritious for kids, and you can see that it's got the skin on. But let's focus on the sardine stew. This is a simple stew that you can quickly make up, and it's cheap, quite easy to make, and it's something you can just quickly make for the kids with these potatoes, and then you get on. Ooh. So let's start. I'm going to show you how I made my potatoes. You can see how I'm washing my potatoes. For those that like cutting with the knife, when you are cutting with the knife, you peel off some of the nutrients from the potatoes, so it's always better to use something, maybe a sponge like this, and just try and wash off the dirty bits, especially if it's from the farm, or it's it's quite easy to do it like this. And then once I'm done, I'm just going to cut it into pieces and then put it in the pot and then put to boil. So that's our potatoes today. For this sardine stew, you can have it with other things, but as I'm cooking with potatoes, I just decided to get you people to join me and see how I boil my potatoes. So they are going to be cooked now. And then I'm going over to my stew. You can see the basic ingredients I'm using. I've just got tin sardine. Tin sardine is very good for children because it has it is a good source of calcium, I will say, because it normally has the bone in it, and it's really nice for kids. And I've got my tomato sauce. If you check on the link above, you'll see how I make my tomato sauce. It makes meal prep very easy. And then that's the oil that I'm having, some extra oil, and also my seasoning. So it's just basic, and you get a very lovely stew that you can give to your kids, or you can make for your kids for lunch, for their lunchbox, for dinner. So I'm going to start with adding the oil from my sardine. So if you've got the sardine with oil, it's always good to use the oil. If you have got the sardine without oil, then you can add your normal vegetable oil or any oil that you use to cook. So that's what I did. And then I'm adding my tomato sauce. This sauce is easy to make, or should I say this stew. You can wake up in the morning and you are sure to make a quick stew for the kids, okay? So tomatoes are already cooked down. So all I need to do is to add my seasoning to it, and then turn it and allow it to boil for a few minutes. You can add other seasonings if you want, but I think this is enough, and the sardine is already tasty on its own, so there's no need adding something more to it. I added a little bit of water just to make sure that it doesn't get burnt. If you notice, I don't like using too much oil in my stew, but it's up to you. If you're team oil, it's fine, but for me, I personally don't feel I need to be putting oil. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to add my sardine. So like I said, you can see the bone. This bone is quite soft. It's actually a good source of calcium for the kids. So that is the reason why I'm making this stew for them. And it's just to add it, make sure, just turn it. And if you want it to be more mashy, you can mash it as you want. It's all up to you. Our potatoes are ready now. You can see once it's soft, you can just take it out from the fire. Another way you can cook these potatoes is to steam it. Steaming is another good way of cooking. So if you've got a steamer, it's okay. So what I did here is to just put it back in the fire and allow the water to dry up. And that's it there. Back to our stew, which is ready. You can see it doesn't take time. It's just boiling. Check for taste, and the stew is ready. If you're still watching up till this moment, don't forget to give me a thumbs up Okay, and also subscribe if you haven't. I've added my basil leaves. I use basil leaves, it gives it a very lovely flavor and taste. If you haven't got basil leaves, you can use scent leaves, okay, or you can use curry. We have the curry leaves, so any of them is fine. And that's it here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching once again. Bye.